Canadian Prime Minister Mark Carney just met with a company that the Pentagon blacklisted, and there's a financial connection that no one is talking about. In January of 2025, the US Department of Defense added CATL, which is the world's largest EV battery maker, to its list of Chinese military companies. That list is a major national security concern for the US. Exactly a year later, you have Canadian Prime Minister Mark Carney visiting China and meeting with CATL executives. After that, Canada opens its EV markets to Chinese manufacturers, potentially worth $20 billion. Here's what the mainstream media isn't talking about. Brookfield Asset Management, the company that Mark Carney has millions in unexercised stock options in, owns Hartree Partners Singapore. And Hartree Partners has a joint venture with CATL developing battery storage globally. If you're unaware, Mark Carney has about $6.8 million in unexercised Brookfield options. He receives carried interest from Brookfield transition funds. He's disclosed investments in over 550 companies, and he placed them in a blind trust, where he selected the trustee and knows the contents. So the question is, when Mark Carney's government opens market access to the same company that his investments profit from 1 year after the Pentagon blacklists it, is it a conflict of interest or is it just a coincidence? Unfortunately, the issue with Canada's Conflict of Interest Act is there's a massive loophole. Decisions affecting businesses generally don't often count as conflicts. Translation is that the Prime Minister can profit from broadly applicable policies and remain compliant. At the end of the day, this isn't necessarily legal, but it does reveal a broken system where the most powerful person in Canada can have a massive financial interest in companies that benefit from his policies. And unfortunately, it's still labeled as ethics compliance. These connections are documented. It's not a conspiracy. The timing is most definitely suspicious, and Canadians, I feel like, deserve answers.